It's Saturday, the 21st of September, on the year 2024, at about 7 in the morning. And something is on the woman's mind, leaving her feeling perplexed and confused. We're midway through September, but
and it feels to me as if the first of the month was yesterday. The end of summer has come in a haste this year, leaving bittersweet memories of heat and boundless daylight behind. My mind has been absorbed by work and everyday tasks lately, and I forgot to pause and notice time passing me by. There are several summer memories that I didn't have a chance to share with you. They're still fresh in my mind, as if happening yesterday. And yet I'm left with a tinge of melancholy that another summer is behind us again. September has always given me this odd vibe, as if life was accelerating, as if I'm standing on the edge of time, watching life resume after the summer break, and everything feels like a movie playing in fast forward. The more I try to chase time, the faster it escapes me. So yeah, I've struggled to slow down lately and prioritize my time. No matter how I schedule my day, it feels like dinner time always arrives a little too soon. Somehow life gets in the way of living.
In search of autumnal habits, the woman decided to bake something. She settled for the warmth and comfort of an apple pie.
Tomorrow is the equinox, and we shall welcome autumn once again. Whenever a new season comes, I look forward to the joy of embracing a new set of habits and seasonal flavors. It brings rhythm in our lives and doesn't tire of repetition. Autumn is synonym for cinnamon, warmth and candlelight in my mind, so filling the kitchen with the scent of an apple pie seemed fit to embrace the coming of the new season. Even though you often see me preach slow living habits on my videos, I don't quite manage to live up to my own expectations every day. Life often has a way of sweeping aside my good habits, encouraging me to rethink my approach. We can put so much pressure on ourselves to lead those perfect lives and days we imagine in our minds. Every day becomes a checklist of tasks and routine to complete, all in hope that it brings us closer to some goal, feeling, or to living a perfect day. I sometimes forget that a perfect day often happens of its own will and is shaped by deeper things that go beyond a goal checklist. A warm ray of sunlight through the window, a feeling of peace through our body, or the sound of loved ones humming about their day. In pursuit of living slowly, I've been guilty at times of cluttering my day with habits that didn't feel necessary, or trying to accomplish too much in one day between my routine and work tasks. A rather counterproductive approach, some may say. To me, the purpose of slow living has always been to embrace the moment and be with the moment, fully immersing myself in the act of living. When life gets busier, it can become harder to sustain. For a while, I was hard on myself, believing that if I couldn't slow down, it meant I was falling short. If I couldn't balance my slow habits with my work priorities, then who was I? But I've come to realize that life is unpredictable in this way, and it will always have its busy moments. Slowing down isn't about giving up important daily tasks. It's about not losing sight of the little moments that make my day brighter. It's pausing a little longer whilst Coco or Momo are being sweet. It's being immersed in a good book or hearing the birds singing outside, and really striving to see life in its full spectrum of colors. And above all, it's remembering that we only really have now. I haven't baked an apple pie in many years, so I have no idea how this one is going to turn out. The sweet smell of allspice and cinnamon is already getting me a little bit closer to autumn.
We sometimes think we have all the time in the world, and then suddenly we turn around, and something in the air has changed.
I went for a short walk across Hyde Park recently. I love witnessing the soft changes in the air during this time of the year. Summertime is giving its last goodbyes, and the crisp air of autumn is settling in. The sun is giving us its last warmth before those long winter days return. Nature has been showing faint hints of the season. A few leaves on the ground, daylight growing darker every passing day, and a crisp morning air. Autumn, the ephemeral season, is about to arrive. Each tree slowly turning into shades of red and yellows, some rather quickly, others not so much. It's nature's way of reminding me that we all do things at our own pace. Autumn is that sweet spot in between, where nature is so kind and giving to us. It's a fleeting season that is over before we know it, just like the precious memories we create in our lives. It serves as a reminder to appreciate the beauty of the moment as it unfolds right before our eyes. I'm back at home now after a long walk outdoors. London has been blessed with warm weather all week, and it has been so pleasant to be outside. The pie has been resting for a couple of hours now, so it should be ready for some tasting. This apple pie has turned out absolutely delicious. I gobbled it down so fast. I will link the recipe in the description below in case you want to make one at home as well. I love September for the crisp afternoon air coming through the window. It's just about cozy enough to grab a blanket, but without being too cold or too warm. I started craving tea again, which means the weather is definitely getting chillier outside. Whenever I sense autumn and winter coming, I always crave watching some classic shows and picking out some old books on my bookshelves. I'm not too sure why, but I guess there's some kind of comfort in doing this. Looking at the weather forecast, it seems that cold temperatures are approaching in the next few days, so I decided to swap out my summer clothes for my winter wardrobe. It's always a meditative process that helps me transition and get me excited for the colder days. Anyway, I will see you soon for another video. I hope you've enjoyed this one with the addition of the voiceover. I've been experimenting a little bit lately and tried something different. I guess with this new season, I've been wanting to make a few changes. But please do let me know if you have any thoughts. I wish you a wonderful day ahead.